Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and I have a wonderful simple video topic for you. And this is going to be a very plant-based topic. This is going to be crystal-based as well, but this is just easy ways to feel good and to love yourself and just to do good, because sometimes we can fall out of the habit of doing something we're supposed to be doing. Sometimes we just stop feeling good and we don't know why we've stopped feeling good, and it sometimes can be a challenge to get back into the swing of things. And I'm going to teach you some hacks that really work. This is really going to save a lot. This is going to save some lives in this video. This video is really going to help some of you. And even if you're feeling good already, this is going to add to what you're feeling. More good. How awesome and how amazing and how wonderfully awesome and amazing. Now, I don't know if you can tell, I just did this method myself, and I'm feeling like, whoa, finally, I was happy before, but I'm extra happy. I'm just like, woo, life is good. I'm like bouncing the phone around from hand to hand. I'm just ecstatic to teach this topic. Now, in this topic, I'm going to be teaching you guys about a few plant essences, and I'm going to get into some very specifically. Now, the question in this video, I would like you to ask yourselves, and I'm going to have you guys like, it's going to be a follow along video. Now, guys, and what you do, get a pen and a notepad and write down your top 3 favorite essences. What are your 3 favorite smells? They should preferably be herbs, or even if it's not herbs, it could be a root, it could be something. But what you do is take your top 3 favorite anything, okay? Now, let's just say, and if you don't know, then find out. Find out, absolutely find out. And I'm actually going to talk about an opposite to this side of the fact on the video is, okay, at the end of the video, I'll teach a little inverse to this. So what you do, take your 3 favorite plant essences. I just made a new word. I was so happy just to say the word. I'm actually looking around my surroundings too, because I hear footsteps and people moving around. Yeah, on the sand. I can hear leaves and stuff like that. But what happens is you take your 3 favorite essences. Now, let's just say it's rose, it's vetiver, and it's patchouli. In this case, it could be any one of them. Just your favorite 3. Now ask yourself, when's the last time I've smelled this? Good question. When's the last time I've smelled something that's my favorite something? And this is very interesting, because you realize that some of your favorite smells are something that you're not incorporating into your daily life, when you have to understand that these smells have come from a frequency of a plant that has healing properties, has spiritual benefits, has physical benefits. And if you really think about it, it's like, I really like this smell, but I haven't smelled it in like a year, or I haven't really been around it in a year. Or you're like, wait a second, this is something that could actually help me. Now, for the sake of ease, pick one of your favorite essences. So just think about it for a second. Think and think and think. If you have to think, you don't have to think, all right? You know what it is. Just something that you like, something you enjoy. So let's just say rose for an example, because rose is so general, and a lot of you do like rose. Now, I'm going to pick something that's my favorite. So I like, in this current moment, I like lavender, okay? Because our favorite smells switch and they change. So let's go with lavender. I ask myself, okay, when's the last time I used lavender? If it's been a while, it's like, okay, why haven't I used it in a while? Now start inviting that essence into your life again. Get it from Amazon. Get it as a essential oil. Put it in a diffuser. Take that lavender and smell it. Put it under your, a very light amount, like just touch it under your nose. If you're not allergic. Now, watch how you feel after you just put your favorite essence near you. You're going to feel better, and it's going to trick and hack your subconscious mind into you feeling a lot better. Another essence that I really like, and guess what? You can mix these. You can actually mix them, and they make wonderful combinations. I suggest you start mixing 3. Then once you're familiar with the smell of those 3 being mixed, then you can go to 6 or 7, and then you'll just start feeling better. It's going to sound absolutely nuts, but nutmeg is a wonderful smell for me. It's actually, nutmeg is just the frequency of luck. I'm a very lucky and fortunate person and blessed person as is, and I teach you guys how to claim your blessings as well. Although this actually, nutmeg just makes you feel good. It makes you feel happy. It makes you feel wonderful. Now, if you don't like any of these smells that I'm listing right now, just find your favorite. So, like, if you're at home and you're like, I like lily of the valley, or like I like Yangling. Okay, now embody that essence. So I highly suggest, and you're like, okay, how is this helping me become more vibrant? How is this helping me love myself? It's because on a subconscious level, because I'm having fun with this video topic, but there's so much subconscious aspects to this, and there's so much that the herb itself, the spirit inside the herb, the essence of God that he has placed in the herb is doing to help us. Now you're like, okay, what's inside of this herb? Well, let's just say rose. Can we pick peppermint? Yeah, for the sake of the viewers watching, peppermint. Why would someone love peppermint? Some people hate peppermint. People are like, it makes me sneeze. It burns my face. And some people are like, oh, I just love the smell. It's soothing, and it's calming, and it's relaxing, and it's peaceful, and it helps my mind feel good. It helps my body feel good. So peppermint's full of physical benefits, which we're not talking about here. Actually, some of the physical benefits can be relaxing and relaxation and calming the brain down. But when it comes to peppermint on a spiritual level, it actually cools problems. Peppermint has a very icy element to it, a very cold, soothing, watery, icy element to it. So when you wear peppermint, just a little bit, so put a dab on your chest. It's a heart chakra herb. All these herbs are associated with chakras and energy centers. So now, if you're having a stressed out day, and you're just completely stressed out, and you know you like peppermint, that's your favorite herb ever, take the peppermint and put it on your chest, or just a little tiny bit, or just mix it with water and spray it in the air. And you're gonna feel so calm, you're gonna feel so good, and you're gonna start feeling euphoria. So even you can do this before meditation, because if you're able to unlock the feeling of euphoria before you meditate, you can actually go down some interdimensional tunnels, which is really cool. So you have to be of a very, very high vibration, to reach certain dimensions. And working with your favorite essence will do that. It doesn't matter what the essence is. And then you have to look further into the benefits of whatever your favorite essence is. Sometimes you just might really need that essence in your life. Even if you don't have a one favorite essence, just pick the one favorite essence at the time. So let's just say peppermint is only your favorite right now. You don't care about it in a week from now. Maybe its properties spiritually are trying to offer you something, and it's trying to tell you something. It's your intuition. It's your higher self being like, hey, it's your angelic guides being like, hey, maybe you should work with this essence because there's something about this peppermint that's going to help you. It's going to help your situation. It's going to help clear something up. This is why you're so attracted to it. So when you really, really need a certain kind of help, you're going to be attracted to the help. That's why when people are in so much trouble, they'll start looking for answers. This is kind of your senses looking for answers. It's kind of your nose being like, oh, this peppermint, it just makes me feel so good. And then you forget about it. Like, oh, I just love the smell of peppermint. Well, incorporate it into your daily life. Put it in your lotion if you must. Even if it's a few drops, the subconscious aspect will pick up on the scent of the peppermint, and it's going to heal the subconscious mind. It's going to dissolve several different chakra-related issues. It dissolves heart chakra-related issues, especially. It helps the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, the root chakra. It helps you feel more just at ease and cool. And I'm just saying peppermint right now, too. Let's just go back to lavender. Lavender is the same thing. It's very calming, but on a different level. Lavender has the energies of luxury and royalty. So let's just say you've been stressed out and you have not been slowing yourself down. Now you work with lavender and it just helps you slow down. It helps you feel luxurious. It helps you feel like that. Just being in a place that you feel like you need to be mentally to be able to better enjoy life. Now let's talk about patchouli. Some people hate the smell of patchouli. I'm going to get to that in a second. Let's just talk about patchouli because so many people are like, it's intense. Blah. Well, actually, I'm going to talk about this right now. The smell that you're least attracted to, or it just makes you sick, is actually something that you need to work with the most. So let's just say, a long time ago, patchouli would almost make me gag and throw up. But once I started working with it, it was because way back then, when I was working with Herkimer Diamond, which fully ungrounds you, it calms you down and it grounds you, and it makes you so just at ease and feels good. And then if some people might notice this, an herb that used to hate way back then actually doesn't bother you now, and you can barely smell it now. It's like, did your body get used to the smell? It's like, no. So you work with the part of the herb that's trying to heal you, and it healed that portion of you that's supposed to be healed. You can actually tell by whatever herb that you don't like the most is something you need to be healed of. Some of you just absolutely abhor, because I don't like using the word hate over and over. Some of you abhor lavender. What is this trying to do? It's trying to calm you down. If you're someone who's been stressed out, or you've been not giving yourself mental space and being able to calm down, because sometimes we become our own, not sometimes, a lot of times we become our own worst enemies by not letting ourselves rest or be ourselves or chill out and relax. And for someone who just really despises the smell of lavender, lavender is really like, it's just pulling you down. It's pulling you down to a level where you're more relaxed. It's not pulling you down spiritually. It's pulling energies that don't need to be there down. It's pulling energies that are just not best serving you down, and it's pulling you upwards. Now, what's another one? And like I said, you can combine these. Let's just say you love, I'd like to use a different one. You love the smell of lemon, but you love the smell of orange too. Maybe you've been needing more of a excitement and zest and happiness to your life, and that has not been there. Your passions, because orange has to do with the sacral chakra, it has to do with this, and lemon has to do with more of the solar plexus chakra. So you combine those two, and money starts coming in, new opportunities start coming in, new customers, new opportunities, etc., because that's a frequency that energy of that lemon or orange holds. How cool! So this video went from whatever your favorite smell was into, hey, these smells are actually trying to help and heal you. So you're taking something, and this is really good for your self-love journey as well. Self-love because self-comfort, self-peace, master manifestation, different abilities, different properties in being able to unlock in your spiritual gifts. So let's just say you want to unlock a bit of your spiritual gifts. I'm not going to suggest, certain peppers do help. So peppermint is good for spiritual gifts because if you find yourself just like absolutely hating peppermint, it means it can really help your spiritual gifts, and it can open other things within you, and it can help dissolve heart chakra blockages from traumas from even a long time ago. What are some other essences that might really, really be helpful for you guys? So there's the earthier ones, like patchouli. There's ones like the more green ones like basil and mint, and even get into some of the weirder ones like magnolia or just blueberry. And it doesn't matter, because just if you're not sure which one you're gonna like the most, just smell them and see which one that you like the most during the day. So you might notice you always like patchouli. Well, stick with that essence, because that, whatever kind of person you are, that can amplify good properties within you. So if you love patchouli, you're like, maybe I shouldn't wear it today. Oh, maybe because I wore it last time. No, keep wearing it. Keep wearing the patchouli. It's doing something to help make you more magnetic, and it's improving your vibration, and you can sense that just because it's your favorite. The mind is very sophisticated, especially the higher mind, and if you have a favorite scent, a favorite smell, a favorite something, a favorite absolutely anything, your body and your mind and your spirit and your soul is telling you, take your favorite essence, your essential oil. Even it doesn't have to be an essential oil. If you just like having roses, if you like the smell of rose, put more roses around your house. Use rose body wash or rose shampoo, rose hair care product. Incorporate more of your favorite scents into your life, and you're going to feel absolutely amazing. Life is going to be that much easier because you feel calm and you feel relaxed. You're not you don't have as much tension. Like, these herbs are here. And I've seen comments on my it's very ironic and funny, because people who read the Bible, supposedly read the Bible, won't actually read that there's several different herbs in there, such as balm of Gilead and hyssop and stuff like that. And it's teaching us in the Bible, it literally teaches how to use certain herbs. But people who are like, oh, that's witchcraft. Well, God literally, he put his essence. You think he made some of these herbs for nothing? You think he made people like, I want to use herbs, but using herbs is evil. Well, what'd you cook for dinner tonight? Are you performing photosynthesis? Are you just eating sunlight? Like, these are essences. These are essences of God that he has put here for us, and they're very sophisticated essences to help us grow and benefit ourselves. So yes, we can consume some of them. Yes, we can make some of them into teas. We can apply it in our soap, in our body wash. We can diffuse it throughout the house, and it'll change. And when you diffuse something, when you burn it, it changes the entire atmosphere. Now let's just say, what happens if you're attracted to more of the weirder scents, such as, not weirder scents, like the stronger scents, like cloves. If you feel, and you have to look up what the properties of these herbs mean. Let's just say, you're so drawn to cloves, or garlic even, and you're like, why do I like garlic so much? Maybe there's something within you that needs that garlic to heal. It could dissolve a specific chakra blockage. Maybe there's because there are illness-causing spirits and illness-causing demons. If you're getting more, like, you're being drawn to garlic and cloves more, like for some reason it smells good to you when it doesn't smell good to anyone else, maybe you should be working with it, because something's around the corner. Like, your body is telling you like, hey, there's a sickness nearby. And even on a scientific level, garlic and cloves helps fight off illness. Like, it all goes hand in hand. This is really awesome, and it's cool, and it's wonderful, and it's amazing, and it's wonderfully awesome, cool, and amazing. I don't know if you guys could tell, I'm using my favorite essence, which is patchouli today, which it changes. It'll change from patchouli to juniper to lavender to whatever. It'll just bounce around. Like, it depends. There's a favorite essence for something. Like, my number one favorite essence right now is lavender, but then it's patchouli at the same time. So I mixed lavender and patchouli together because I couldn't really decide which one I really like more, because they're both awesome. And when you mix lavender and patchouli together, you have an awesome and amazing smell. So just play with this and have fun. I've been teaching about different essences in the past. Even if you don't work with the essences, incorporate it in your lotion, in your body washes. If you're allergic to it, then go around it, find the next one. This will make you feel wonderful and amazing. This will make you feel so vibrant and happy. It doesn't matter what it is. Like I said, it could be the weirdest one like garlic, but it's helping you do something because it contains some kind of spiritual aspect to be able to help uplift you. Now, of course, don't be putting garlic in your shampoo and in your lotion because you're going to sting, but consume more garlic if you're having more of the urge, to, you're being more attracted to garlic, for example. This should be pretty self-explanatory after you start working with it. I hope this video has helped you guys. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao!